Hello and welcome. I am Scrubberlock and this is House Flipper. We are doing our career mode and we are in the midst of building a new home slash real estate office. We're going to move out of the existing house and into the new office, but we've got to finish it first. So this house is small but nice. Let's just go on another tour of it so we can see. We've got a living room here, a kitchen here, a bathroom here. Quite nice bathroom actually. And we got a bedroom here. So it's a one bedroom house with a living room, kitchen. No real dining room in here actually. I didn't even think about that, but we don't have any dining table. So we have to sit here and stand here and eat at the countertop, I guess. Or maybe come out in the back and eat at the picnic table. Next house is definitely going to have a dining room. In fact, we're going to work on that right now. So let's go to our house, which is going to be probably our final home, at least until the end of the game. And then when I'm trying to sort of sell back properties and make it so that I can get every single house sold for the achievement, then we'll worry about what we do with this house. But we come in here and we get a showroom. So it's a nice little living room area. We can sit while we wait. It's got an exhibit of the homes we've built. These two TVs, of course, will be playing. They're a little bit off. Let's try to even them up. They'll be playing on a loop using the remote control over here at this desk, and maybe piped into the computer over here. They'll be playing on a loop some sales video about, with one of our realtors talking about how great Scrapperlock Realty is and all the wonderful homes you can buy from us. And this is a desk where people sign in, and maybe they are sitting here waiting for the realtor to come and take them out the garage and take them on a trip to look at houses. So that's quite nice. And then we come in here, and this is the office. This is sort of the sales office, right? When you go to sit down and actually make the deal and sign the contracts, you come in here. And if you have to come in here to throw up because you're nervous about buying a new house, you can do that. So I think it's looking all pretty well. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And now we're going to actually do the rest of the house. So I've got a floor in here, and I painted the window trim white. We've got all these windows. And so now we have to make a kitchen, a dining room, and a living room in here. And I think what we're going to do is just keep it one big room. The kitchen's going to be over here. We might change the floor. But I think we're going to have, refrigerator here. Or maybe stove here, refrigerator over here, something like that. And might add a little bit of wall space here. I think maybe I'll do that. Let's put in a little bit of wall space, right. Come on. Sideways. That's it. Sideways. Darn it. Alright, we'll go down. I keep doing the wrong thing. There. No, it doesn't want to. So just sort of like this, right? Just the idea of we come in here and we just give ourselves a little bit more wall so that we can put the refrigerator, we can have a corner area, and then come over here and have a stove over here, and we have got our sink facing the window. Our countertops come out to here, and that'll be the kitchen. And so we can then put some floor, slightly different floor down here. If we look at floor tiles, let's do something nice for the kitchen. Alright, let's think about the walls first, actually, and then we can get some tiles that work. In here we have a beige with some dark brown. In here we have our sort of an orangey tan with exposed brick. So in here, I do like the exposed brick. I think this is going to be exposed brick right here. So let's do that first. And I think it's going to be on both sides. Well, it wasn't supposed to be over there, but that's alright. So we have our sort of exposed brick wall here. Refrigerator is going to be up against that wall, perhaps, or oven. I could put the fridge over here, and then the floor is going to just be down this way. The question is, what are we going to do for the walls? And keeping in mind, we cannot paint this wall here. It doesn't allow it, so you can see you cannot put anything on this wall. You can't do this wall either. It's really frustrating, and they should do something about that because that's pretty awful. That you're just at this white section. Nobody does that. You always paint this section the same color as the walls. Now we could theoretically, I was gonna say we could theoretically put a little chunk of wall here and build a lintel, but I think that's a huge waste of space. We have this foyer, and I think we're gonna come right in here and have the living area. So let's look at colors. We have a light floor, so I think that means we go for a darker wall. And I think we still got to stay neutral, so I think we're going light vanilla. Let's buy a couple of those, and I think that'll look okay with the light floor. So let's try it. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I mean, to be honest, I have cream walls with a light floor, and it looks alright too. So, yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. I like that. It's sort of a neutral, but a darker neutral. Looking good. And then we might put some tile on the far wall here. And we'll probably put some tile on the floor that goes with the brown. If we can find something that does. There we go. Lots of windows in this house, in this part of the house. Of course, in the original floor plan, all the rooms were isolated. Like, the windows were kind of blocked off in different rooms because there were 3 or 4 rooms down here, right? There was a living room, like a kitchen in the front here. So we're going to keep the idea of the kitchen in the front. And then there was like a bathroom and then a small like living room back here, or maybe dining room. I can't remember. Looking pretty good. It's a little weird that they left this white and all the rest of it was so wrecked looking. There we go. It looks 1000% better when you've got all of the like little cracked looking areas off the wall. They weren't cracked enough to be have to be plastered, but I think there are some upstairs that are like that. It's really funny when I see the brick, I always get like the urge to paint it because when it's the natural brick that's in... Did that paint this side? Okay. When it's the natural brick that's in, like from knocking down the walls and stuff, like on the edges, that I want to paint over. But of course, we're trying to do exposed brick here, so we want to leave all that brick the way it is, right? That's like on purpose. That's the design. So that looks pretty cool. I like it. I like brick. I'm a fan of exposed brick. Don't have any in my house because it's a wooden frame house. There's brick face on the front. It's actual brick on the front. But underneath the layer of brick that they've got facing the street, everything is wooden and drywall. And I would love to have some exposed brick inside the house. But that's not how they designed it. Okay. So have we got the whole downstairs done, other than, of course, the stairway that we can't do? The other thing you can't do is resurface the stairs, so I wanted to make this wood carry up. It does not. Alright, so we're going to have to probably be doing some of this painting with this upstairs, but I'm not going to play around with the upstairs right now other than to just move the paint. And we'll just, oops, we'll just delete this one because we don't need that anymore and it's almost done. And so now we got to figure out, okay, so what do we do with the floor for the tiles in the kitchen? There's brown. We could do this sepia. I mean, I think that actually looks pretty good. There we go. So that's going to be our kitchen, and then we'll have dining table here, and then living room over here. Alright, so let's go. Let's get our kitchen. I think we're going to do high end and we're going to do dark because I think that goes really well with the light floor. That's pretty much the way my kitchen is, and it looks good with the light floor, I think. So we're going to do Kulina. And we need some cabinets. Okay. Do we not even have the oven? That's nice. And then it looks like we can do a corner right in here, or we'll be able to if we move stuff. Let's move this out of the way. Move that over a little bit. Move that over a little bit. And then this should fit. There we go. And that goes there. Now the question is, if we move this all the way over, can I... Oh, wait, you know, we can do another corner one. Same corner one, actually. There. And then the oven can go right here. Right? And now, do we have room for the dishwasher? Because I'd love to give myself a dishwasher so that I don't have to wash the dishes. There it is. Do we have room? Do we have room? Can we squeeze it in? We can! Oh, sweet. We have a dishwasher. Alright, well, we're going to move that next to the sink, I think. Because this way the plumbing kind of all works together, right? You got the water lines right next to each other. Perfect! Alright, so now let's get, we'll go back to kitchen. Let's get the narrow Kulina. And put that right here. And then we can get a fridge. And we're going stainless steel. We can put it right there. Look at that. That is perfect. Love it. I think we might actually be able to get one more of the narrow ones in. Yeah. So I think we're going to put this here. Right, this way it looks like a double door, kind of, and then we'll put this right there. Oh, and well, you know, the problem with that is it's going to be in the way of the curtains, so we're going to have to move this back out and put this in, because I do want to put some curtains. That's alright, and this still gives us counter space over here. You can lay things down. We're not going to be able to have long curtains, but we could do the shorter curtains. And now we just need the stove top. Right there. There we go. So we can cook there, we can bake here. It's quite nice. Got a dishwasher out our refrigerator. Let's go for blinds. Again, we're going to do these white wood by many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that is a lot of blinds. I think we're going to be able to get this entire great room done in this episode. You can see I've spent a lot of time on this house for 2 hours and 46 minutes. I haven't done all of it on screen, of course. Did about slightly under an hour on screen, and now we've done, 15 or 20 minutes here. So I've done about half of it on screen and half of it off screen. A lot of that time was mowing the lawn outside, and I haven't done any real gardening. Well, maybe what we'll do at the end of this episode, after we finish up down here, and we're not going to go upstairs, we'll do that in the third episode. And I think because this is the house we're going to keep, we will go ahead and do, most of it on screen, but we'll go out and do some gardening this episode and some in the next episode, and then we will move our stuff from the other house to here, our laptop and stuff. So we got our kitchen pretty well set. I think we need to hang some cabinets. So let's go Kulina again. And we're going to grab this cabinet. Put that there. And then we'll get that. So actually, I think... Do we want to do it that way, or do we want to do it like this? And then we can do another one right there. Can that open? Not really. So that's no good. So maybe what we should do is put this here and just put this like that. Like, line it up if we can. And then this needs to come up a little bit. There we go. And then we can get another one right here. That looks good. This way we got some cabinet space, not a huge amount, but we've got some cabinet space. I mean, the normal way to do this is they have corner cabinets, but the game doesn't actually provide those. Right? It provides it for the corners for the floor, but not for the wall. I think that's looking pretty good. The issue with the cabinets is we're not going to be able to put curtains. Well, oh well, I guess we'll live with it. Let's go ahead and do some decorating with accessories for the kitchen. Give ourselves a bread box. And what else? Some utensils. Good. And what else? These guys. I think the beige will fit. So we got tea, coffee, and love. Wow, a canister of love. Wouldn't it be nice if you could actually take it out of a canister? And let's put a teapot. Can we get it? Yeah, right there. And then... oh, we want some... this thing here. That's not going to work. There, it's just too big. Unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll leave that off then. I think we're looking pretty decent. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good kitchen. And now we have a dining room here. Let's see what kind of rugs we can get. I started trying to do the rugs first just because it's such a hassle trying to get them underneath the tables. This is a good size. I don't know if that's going to be big enough for the dining table. So let's see, dining. Dining table. Let's do a round one. Oh yeah, that should work. And then for our chairs... let's see what we got. Wooden wooden chairs. Yeah, wooden chairs I think are okay. Yeah. So unlike our last house, we have a dining table here. And of course I tried to center it. Tried to center all this stuff, and I didn't do it right. So let's move the table over. Like that, and then that should allow centering of the chairs. Can we move that in one? There we go. Come on. There we go. So that looks pretty good. Yeah. Gotta move that chair in a little bit. And this one in. Can we get it in? Alright, so I gotta move it out a little bit. And then this table has to come over one notch. There we go. And then this can come in. See, anal, obsessive. I think that's looking pretty well centered. So there's our dining. And we're gonna get a nice chandelier over it. Let's do that one. So that's obviously not centered this way. Gonna go over a little bit. Okay, and then this way. No, not at all. It's so hard to center things. Okay, that looks good that way. That looks almost right this way. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Light switch can go right here. Nope, wrong type. This type, let's buy many. So we want this light switch there. We want to put a light switch here. And for the living room, I don't know, just put a light switch there maybe, and a light switch here. Alright, we need some outlets. Right, for the kitchen, put an outlet here, an outlet there, an outlet there, and there for the refrigerator. Should be one in the hallway here. And then we can put outlets like over here, and over here, and over here, and over here. That looks reasonable. Turn the light on. Oh, okay, so we do need light in the kitchen. So let's do our old standby. I know it's sort of typical, but I do like them. These three hanging guys. I think they look okay. And now we can see what we're doing while we're cooking. So that's pretty good light. I guess no curtains. We could do curtains in this room. We should get a radiator. Let's put one right here to warm both the kitchen and the dining areas. Put the actual radiator on and assemble it. I think we're looking pretty good, guys. This is coming out nicely. And now for the living room. I think we're going to face it this way with the TV over here, so we need the TV stand. TV stand. I know there's more than a TV. There's more than the Anna. I know there is. Yep, see, look at all that. TV cabinet. Ooh, that one looks pretty nice. Yeah. Haven't used this one. And of course we can get our TV. Up here. There we go. And now we can get our furniture. Obviously this is furniture already, our sofa. this wide leather sofa in dark brown. It's a hideous brown. Light brown, maybe? I feel like that's not super great either. Ooh, what about one of these? Dark brown. I feel like that's not going to fit right. Don't want light colored. Let's do the brown. How's this look? Ugh, that's kind of ugly. Being a little picky here because, after all, this is, like, quote-unquote, my house. Oh, you know what? The dark brown default is okay. Alright, we'll do it. Alright, coffee table. And we gotta get a coffee maker in the kitchen, too. Let's do something really nice. Wooden coffee table, let's see. Cedar is what we've been doing, tabletop. And handles, let's go black handle. Oh, perfect. Obviously not perfect, we have to move it. Living room with kitchenette. That's a kitchenette. Looks like a kitchen to me. Alright, so let's get a rug. Let's do the classic Persian. Ooh, well, red I don't think is going to go in there. Flowers, that's not going to go work. I guess we'll do this one. Yeah, let's do the dark. How'd that center? Oh, I centered it right. How do you know? What do you know? Look at the line of that sofa goes right across the middle of this. Oh, we're so close. I think we got to move the TV stand just a nudge. Just one little nudge, like that. And then I think it's all centered. Right? Look at the line on the sofa. Comes across that knob, comes right across that knob, straight up there. Perfect. We are lined up. Let's get some drapes or whatever curtains on here. Dark wide. Dark brown. I think that's correct. And it doesn't want to go, huh? It'll go there. So I want to go here. Interesting. Alright, let's do this one then. And then we'll come back to that other one. So why not over here? I mean, they're the same size, are they not? I guess we'll move these guys out of the way. And try it. Yeah, now it goes. Okay. There we go. Now we move this back and hopefully put it in the right place. Centered. There. And then that. So, see, it fits. Are we centered? This line up to there, up to there. Yep, looks good. Guys, looks fantastic. Let's move our electric outlet over here for the TV. There we go. Radiator can go, I think. Do we want to put it there or do we want to put it here? I feel like here is better because it's further across the room, and this way, this one the heat will get like up to here, this one the heat will get like up to here. If I put it here, then this part of the room is going to stay cold. I think we're going to put the radiator over here. Whoops, wrong thing. There we go. Oh, guys, I'm pretty happy with the way this is turning out. I think it looks nice. You know, we could put a fireplace, but nah. No, we're not going to do a fireplace. But what we could do is have like a little seating area, like right here. Just a couple of armchairs. Can we put this? You know, you can't even put an electric outlet on there, which is just so annoying. I don't think we actually need this, so let's take it off. Okay, so let's put like a table and 2 armchairs. So we'll go furnitures and then armchairs. We're going to do small armchairs like this. Okay, so we're going to buy 2 of these. One here. And one there. And then we're going to get a small table. Right, like this. Or something like that, but wood. And we're going to put right in between. And we'll put a lamp. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And we'll get a little rug. Like that. How's that? Right? So there's a little sitting area here where you just sit and talk, hang out, read, etc. And I like that. So let's get a bookcase over here for books so that we can read. So let's go cupboards, shelves, and let's get this nice one. Can we do cedar on it? We can. Beautiful. And there we go. Quite nice. I like it. Alright, let's get a painting. Vancouver. Ooh, that's a nice shot. I like it. And I think it fits well right in there. I think this is looking pretty good, guys. I like it. Let's go ahead and get the fruit bowl. I wish there were more fruit bowls than just these 2. But we'll go ahead and put the fruit bowl on the table. It's looking good. So now let's see. We've got a light here. We need a light for here. Let's get a standing lamp. Right, there we go. So that, like, you can... Ooh, okay, that doesn't allow you to walk. Let's put it over here. Come on. There we go. So we can walk through. I feel like that doesn't look centered now. There we go. And now from above. How is that? That's better, I think. Nope. This needs to go back a little. There we are. Alright. I think that's looking pretty good. Alright guys, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's get a front door. Let's do a really nice, elegant one. That one, with the white wood. Alright, that's looking pretty good, guys. I'm pretty happy with this section. I like it a lot. Wish you could, like, hang something on here or paint this wall, but you can't. That's unfortunate. So let's head outside. I'm going modern garden out here, and of course we're going to make the house probably brick with some siding at the top. I'm not going to do that now, but we can do a little gardening. Let's see how much time has elapsed. 35. Yeah, but let's do a little gardening and then we'll stop for this episode. Surfaces. Do you want to do wood shavings, single color gravel? Do we want to do multicolored gravel? How about the colored gravel? I don't want it small, I want it large. Let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and put gravel in here. And we also have to remember that at some point we have to make a path from the driveway into the back in case our customers want to go straight through the back door. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. And now what I want to do... Okay, figure out the middle here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3. This is the center. So let's grab some turf. Okay, no. So let me... It's very hard to visually see this when you can't get this to light up. So I'm going to go ahead and buy another one of these and just put it here. Let's see, right there is the lineup. Right? This way I can see it. Now we can go turf. So that I can see how it's lined up. There we go. So we get a nice 50-50, beautiful, symmetrical thing right there. So we're going to have two... Let's just delete that. Two sets of the grasses. We're going to do the modern grasses. We'll do a modern garden. Decorative grass, because I really like these. Let's get the really high ones. Let's try red. And then we're going to get smaller ones to go around it. Like these guys. Let's go blue. In the middle. And that is not centered. So we'll move it over. Move that over a little bit. And that is not centered either. So move that over. Move that over a little bit. And that one over a little bit. And then we go decorative grasses again. This time we're going to go yellow. Whoops, I want to buy mini. But let's do orange. Let's buy mini orange. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And then, let's see, this doesn't seem to be centered quite. So I'll do it like that. And then we're going to get some slightly higher ones like these. And we'll put one on each side. Like that. And there. And there. There we go. I think it looks quite nice. That's awesome. So that's like the beginnings of our garden. Why is this notched out when I rolled? That's really annoying. Is it because of the plants? Weird. If you move this over, I don't know why it's notched out like that. That's really annoying. Because I had made, I purposely rolled out the turf roll on purpose to make it even. Right? And then now it's not even. So let's see, do we even it up? Yeah, we did. Okay, so it's nice and clean now. I really like that. We've got our grasses. It's pretty cool. I think we're all set. So we have, let's see, we have brick on this garage. I think what I may do is turn this into the stone cladding and then brick the house and then like aluminum siding at the top, which is kind of like the way the houses are here. Why do I always reference that, like how the houses are by me? Because that's professional people have designed and built them, so I know that it's like sort of quote-unquote architecturally correct. Whereas if I just sort of do what I think, well, then I don't know whether it's architecturally correct or not. Alright, so we're going to need to add some stepping stones or a path or something coming back here. By the way, one thing I absolutely detest about this game, there's no way to get rid of these things up against the fence like this. There's no way to get rid of them. So they just sit there. So one thing I may do is buy more of these hedges and just place them all the way down just to hide that, because it looks hideous. And obviously we also got to make a koi pond back here. We're going to do that over here, and maybe make a gazebo. But we got to do a lot more work. And there's going to be a lot of work that we have to do in this house. Not all of it's going to be done before we move in. But I think we got to start on it, guys. I mean, we got the whole downstairs done. I think it's looking really good. Come in here, and we're in the house, and we've got kitchen, a living room, sitting area, and then you come back here and we go to work. Wouldn't it be nice? You got your work right in your house. On the other hand, I say wouldn't it be nice, but I've been doing that for 9 months, ever since the stupid coronavirus quarantines, and it actually sucks. I really want to, as much as I hate the commute and hate driving, I really want to be able to go back to work. I mean, I'm working and getting paid, fortunately, which a lot of people aren't, so I don't want to like complain about that, but I miss driving into work. I miss seeing my students and my fellow faculty members face to face. It's really been very isolating. So hopefully, you know, there's a new vaccine just coming out today. So hopefully it'll work and things will get back to normal in a couple of months. But we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. And in the meantime, work on our house flipping. By the way, I made a nice little fishbowl here. Now there isn't any fish food, but I took one of the cans of like meat and I just spun it around so that this is our can of fish food for the fish. They didn't really have stuff that we can put down there to make it look like rocks and sand. Most of that's garden stuff, and you can't put that on the inside of the house. By the way, one thing I did here is I put the modular mirrors up to make like a mirror wall. I was just doing that as an experiment, but I remember very distinctly the first apartment I ever bought. There was a showroom kind of like this, and then you walked back from the showroom into like a model of the apartment. And there was a, you know, as you went back into the apartment, there was a wall right here where like the dining area was, and they had a mirror on it. And I remember the girl who was showing us, her name was Debbie. I don't know why I still remember that. Maybe because she was kind of attractive and I had a little bit of a crush on her. But anyway, she walked back and she said, lose the mirror. Right? Lose this, lose that, because that's just in the model home. You don't have that in your home. And when I asked about why that mirror was there, somebody told me, I remember it was her or my mom, who was the one with me looking at the apartments, said that it makes the room look bigger, right? Because it doubles the size of the room visually, because it reflects, right? Everything that's on this side gets reflected in there, and sort of visually it looks like there's more to the room. And it doesn't look that way with a small mirror, but when you have a mirror that's the size of the wall, it makes the room look bigger. And so I thought, well, let's try it and see. Obviously, it doesn't really work in this game because everything's blurred out. But you can imagine that they would do that to make their model room or whatever look bigger. Of course, this isn't really a model apartment. I thought about doing that, guys. I thought about maybe building a wall here, making a little bathroom, and then having like a bathroom, a bedroom, and a living room area here just to like show off as a model. But I thought it doesn't work in a garage, so we're not going to do that. We did put heat in the garage, and I think, you know, things are looking pretty. I think things are looking pretty good. I've remembered everything for once. We've got, you know, radiators in both places here. We've got our kitchen, living room, dining room area. We've got lights. We've got electric outlets. I think everything's looking good. So I'm going to work a little more in the garden and do some upstairs. When I bring you back, we'll finish the upstairs and we will move into this house. And once there's a finished bedroom and bathroom, we can move in here, so we can live here, right? Because we've got a kitchen, a living room. And then if we want to keep renovating this house little by little, I'll do that off screen as we flip other houses. But we'll do that in the future. Until next time, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been House Flipper.